Oh, I almost said hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, usted. Get your shit together en español.
Yay.
Anyway, so welcome to another episode of Get Your Shit Together.
Deuce.
I am, of course, your host, Mr. J. Accompanying me is my gorgeous, my lovely, my beautiful, my awesome, my intelligent co-host,
Miss AMarie.
We need like intro music, for just you. Anyway, so on today's episode, we are going to talk about you being the average of your 5 friends, the people that you associate with, and how they affect who you are as a person.
That was an interesting way to.
What do you mean?
To say it.
What, average of the 5 friends that you associate with?
I mean,
it's actually a rule of thumb in most like businesses, entrepreneurship. Like it's something that they go over a lot with everyone. But anyway, I don't have my coffee, so I'm gonna drink some of yours until I get. It's all right. We can share. We can share the other one.
Oh, no, he didn't just grab my coffee.
So the launching point today is about that. It's about the people you associate with and how it affects you, your behavior, and your success in life or failure.
You know what? This is really affecting me right now. You taking my coffee.
All right, cool. Well, I have another. We have a cup.
People I associate with, like
just taking your shit.
Mr. J here. You know, it really does affect me because if I don't have my coffee, then I'm not me. So
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
You're stupendous, regardless. So, what the fuck? Where's a good place to start this launching point? Do you have an idea? Because I mean, I was going off last night, but
well, I've definitely all right. I mean, I've had to cut off a lot of people in my life, as you know. A lot of the people that I've cut off in my life were the type of people that were constantly bringing negativity to my life, whether it be drama, like their personal drama, or drama that they involve themselves into that has nothing to do with them, or they're the type of people that are about their dreams but not about their dreams. Like, they won't do the work for it. They just sit back and just hope that somewhere someone cares enough to just make it happen for them. Those type of people.
Well,
and that the world is unfair to them if it doesn't happen.
Okay, well, fucking great. There's a couple points with that.
Yeah,
right?
ain't that?
There's Grant. You were watching. you were
Grant Cardone.
Retweeting Grant Cardone, and he was talking about that. He was talking about people that have these dreams. They talk about their dreams all the time, but the way that they're behaving and the way that they treat the people that are around them, you can basically tell based on their behavior that they've given up and they're just waiting for the world to kind of just come in and fucking hand it to them.
Exactly.
And they're just at the mercy of the universe. And whatever they get, they just are like, that's what I'm gonna get. And it's like, that's fucking crazy. That's just crazy to me. And there's actually another point that I wanted to bring up, and it was I follow like a lot of entrepreneurial like fan pages on Instagram, and they have like, those inspirational like images and things like that and quotes and stuff. But there was one where it was a diagram and it was breaking down traits of successful people and unsuccessful people, and it was going down the list. And like successful people do, like, they meditate, they have like to-do lists, to-be lists, which I was like, oh wow, I've never done that. That's something I should probably jump on. They don't talk about people, they talk about solutions and things and what they're going to do and their businesses. And like unsuccessful people, like, they complain about people, other people. They do not have a to-do list. They don't have a journal. They don't have goals or aspirations. They don't get up every day and attack the day like they can't breathe otherwise. So.
Do you mind if I quote him?
Yeah, go ahead, quote him.
All right, so there was one tweet that he put on, which I normally am not a Twitter person. I just decided to join it so I can follow some of these amazing people.
Not for nothing, Donald Trump is the only person solely keeping Twitter alive, to be honest with you.
Honestly, he is. And
it's just Donald Trump just posting to himself.
Anywho, I mean, Grant Cardone actually is a regular on here, and so is Gary Vee. But
yeah.
So he says here, he said, there's a couple that I'm gonna actually quote. Grant Cardone says here, people who do nothing in their career, relationships, or whatever they want have probably given up on their dreams and now willing to accept pretty much whatever comes their way. So that means, to me,
Donald Trump.
Yeah, I follow him. I do. I follow him because I'm curious what this man is saying.
No, I can't. I have my issues with Trump, but I have to say this: at the end of the day, that motherfucker is hilarious, bro. Like, he is funny as
He
hell.
keeps us entertained.
I can't knock him for that.
Anyways, the way I took that was, like, everything takes work. If you're not willing to put in the work, then what the hell are you doing? Like, and you're basically at that point, if you're not willing to put in the work and get shit done towards the dreams and things that you have in mind, whether it has to do with relationships or work, you're going to take whatever's bare minimum. Oh, well, I can get this, so it's easier.
It's like
even I've been in relationships where he likes me, so I'll deal with him because I didn't feel good about myself internally, and that's something you got to work on yourself. I
didn't want to cut you off. I'm trying
Yeah,
so bad to not do that anymore.
My mom corrected us on this, so thank you, Mother.
Getting scolded by Mom. Shit. So, that's actually a great point because flying by the seat of your pants is one of the other things that successful people don't do.
Yeah.
And when you do just the bare minimum, especially in a relationship, like in that instance that you were just talking about, you going off of the whole, like, the average of 5 people that you associate with, that your closest friends, that you kind of, when it comes to relationships, you get what you think you deserve.
Exactly.
And that's what it is. Like, you are only going to be with people that you feel that it's a reflection of yourself. Like, whoever you associate with, they are a reflection of you. And it's because if you're with someone who doesn't have drive, who doesn't have determination, doesn't have all the traits that you're looking for in a person, then you probably don't yourself, or that you at least feel that is all that you deserve. And it's going to hold you in a place, which is why, people, especially successful people, tell you that the way that you progress in life, the way that you become a better version of you, is that you have to look to people that are 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 steps, 10 levels above you.
Exactly.
And I don't like the whole idea of copying what they do. I think that's the wrong way to think about it. But seeing what they do, maybe, you admire them. Maybe you want to emulate certain parts of what they do. At the very least, they're going to give you motivation. They're not going to sugarcoat shit for you. They're not going to fucking sit back and just let you do whatever the fuck that you want. And they're going to call you on your shit. And that's important.
Exactly.
It's important to be around those kinds of people.
And another one, what you do every day determines your worth.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you are going to put in any type of work that you need to put in to make sure that you do exceed your goals or maybe beyond that. Because if you're not putting in any work, then you really, you're not showing your love for yourself, period.
I poop every day. Does that mean I'm a piece of shit?
You're really annoying. The other thing that I actually was I can't stand you. Okay, so quit sharing bad news and gossip. You aren't a garbage truck.
Ooh, I like that one.
That was Grant Cardone again. Honestly, I saw this stuff this morning and I'm reading it and I'm taking it in because, in the past all I've been dreading is all the bad things going on in my life and, sitting there talking about, well, I got all this stuff going on. It's really bad and I can't do anything and I'm not worth anything and it's so
I can't
bad.
take it. Those chicks that fan themselves are so upset.
And then he hashtagged it, no negativity. So when you're going about life, mm-hmm. and this also pertains to, your goals and aspirations, whatever you want to do in life, whoever you want to be with, yada, yada, yada. If you go in with a negative mindset, you automatically, you failed.
You lost already.
You already failed.
You lost before you started.
It's okay to fail, but not in that way. When you're just automatically going in negative, you're just intending to fail.
You're setting yourself up for failure rather than
Exactly.
failing because failing happens all the time, and
You need to fail.
I don't want to say I like to fail, but I look to fail. Like fail as fast as you can. There was an artist that I followed. He's I forget his name. I go through so many of them. It's impossible to keep it all straight. But he was fantastic, phenomenal artist. He went out to Tokyo to really soak in their culture, and he did a graphic novel. It took him 10 years to do the graphic novel because unlike most graphic novels where you automate certain things or you simplify stuff or you use the same background just like cropped and like move it over so you don't have to redraw it, like, and it's not a bad thing. Like, I'm not saying that's a lack of integrity. Like you can get away with it and it looks beautiful, and most people can't even see the difference because you're changing the direction, you're changing this, changing that. He was talking about how he didn't do any of that, and there is so many little tiny details in his panels. They're like each one could be literally hung in a gallery, and it's like it took him 10 years to make it because of how his structure was. And he was like, after he did that, as proud of it as he was, it's a gorgeous book,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna post it because I don't want to even not credit him for this because it was fantastic. But you also have to realize that he was going like, dude, cheat, fail fast as you can, because he said if I had tried this and realized that it didn't work this way, it would have taken me this long. I needed to fail faster. I would have recognized that my production wasn't right. The structure that I put together to make my graphic novel was going to take me too long, and I needed to condense it, consolidate, and make it more efficient. So he was like, I have too many things I want to do in my life, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to fail faster.
Exactly.
So the next time I do it better, I do it more efficiently, and I still retain the quality that I want in my work.
Exactly. So the no negativity part, that's another thing. Like the people that you're bringing in, the negativity that they bring in, whether it be the person that you decide you want to be with or the people that you're hanging out with. I had a conversation with another woman, your boss.
Mm-hmm.
His boss.
Boss.
And basically the conversation I had with her was telling her, like, honestly, I don't really hang out with a lot of people. I cut off a lot of people in my life, and I'd rather be alone in that aspect because nobody's talking about anything that it matters. They're talking about their drama. They're talking about a lot of negative stuff, and all that negative stuff is very draining. It does affect you in the long run, the people that you associate with, because you could just be taken over by all their negativity and the way they're sitting there like, oh, all men suck. Like some women do that. And I'm sure, there's men that are like, all women suck. I mean,
there's plenty of them. There's plenty of
so
people.
Like it's a thing, like, and then you're not sure if that's what you want to do. Like, do I want to be with somebody right now? I think I'm gonna be single. I don't know. And then you start questioning your mate or whatnot, just because of that other person that affects you in such a way.
Filling your mind with garbage.
Exactly. We're not dumpster trucks. So and then that's also like the people you associate at the workplace. When you're associating with people that are, this fucking job sucks and blah, 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 this is bullshit. Well, if you're sitting there hanging out with that person, guess what? You're going to be dreading your job too. Like, you don't want to sit there dreading your job. It's already hard sometimes to go into the job as it is.
If it's not your career, if it's not like what you're passionate about, you're already having to motivate yourself to get there.
So if you're dealing with the person that's sitting there and talking about how horrible it is, they're going to affect your mood while you're at work, and you're going to dread it even more every day that you go in. And instead of doing better and progressing, we're moving towards like something in light, like towards your dreams, what you're passionate about. Some of these shit jobs that you take on are the jobs that you're taking on to get towards your goals in life. Well, it doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to stick to that for the rest of your life. Maybe you need that for financial stability at the moment, just so that you can progress. in your goals?
Well, three things, because one of those things about that is like, okay, sometimes those jobs are just put in your way that